One. It is. It is hard. Wait.
It can just be an episode where it's not, We're recording, like, the voice is fine.
Hey, guys. Welcome to Audacious. This is episode 10. I'm your host, Kofi, and we're joined with 3 amazing guests. Introduce yourselves. Who's starting?
Okay, I'll start. I'm Tende. I'm Farah.
And I'm Tatiana.
Welcome, guys. So we want to talk about the time first. An hour and a half.
No, please. There's no co-host, bro.
No co-host today.
No, okay.
Blame this person right here.
There's nothing to blame.
There's
Because
no
I
nothing to
actually was a working girl, you get me? So I had priorities, and then traffic, and then traveling, you get me?
Yeah.
You have excuses.
What?
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
But we're here now.
We're here now.
We're here now.
You want to introduce yourself as well?
No. I said it. Did you not hear
No,
before?
you didn't say loud enough.
Oh, I'm Tatiana, guys.
Yeah. You want to shout out your business as well?
Oh my gosh, 100%. MW Cuisine for the most amazing food you'll ever eat at affordable prices. And it's delivered by the one and only me. So definitely MW Cuisine on IG.
See,
No, we're
look,
shouting
this
out
is
our
me being
businesses.
nice. And now that the
Oh
iPad,
my God, new dawn fashion, new dawn design. If you want graphics design, album covers,
at this
logos.
point, I brought them here to plug their
100%.
businesses. I didn't bring them for the podcast. No, but thank you guys for coming, even though you guys were significantly late. What have you said?
Yeah, for sure.
Black excellence.
All right. Well, guys, we're gonna get started. Firstly, I'd like to talk about 2 TikTok famous people in the room.
Who's that?
Who's that?
Damn, 1 and 2 out here acting as if they don't.
No. It's very much
It's actual Tatiana, because if we talk about your followers,
No. I just be posting for fun. Nothing serious.
no, I'd be posting for fun. You be getting there. You be reaching international.
She's
Like
planning in
me,
her
it's
notes.
just like
Yeah,
local
yeah.
Australia. You be.
Oh, there's notes sitting here. I'm telling you, it's deep.
No.
They literally walked in and they're like, it's probably just gonna be something light. I tell her and she's like, give me 10 minutes to prepare.
Yeah,
Yeah, because you
anxiety.
need it. You
Guys, I was
actually
shaking in my
need it.
car.
I'm saying.
No, well, look, we need to start talking about
Are
this
we in
because
uni now? Like, what the heck?
That's what I'm
No,
saying. No.
Don't do that.
it's called preparation. It needs to be done. If you don't prepare for an order at the end of the day, what's gonna happen?
Yeah, he's actually got a point with that
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
And if you don't prepare for someone else's customized design and it goes into shit,
Bro, it's never happened.
Damn.
it's never happened because you prepare, yeah?
No, I don't prepare.
You don't prepare. Just
It's all in here. Yeah.
okay. Well, let's start with you.
Oh wow.
Tell us about how you started your business, MW Cuisines.
I came up with the idea like a year and a half ago. Because obviously I used to it started off with chicken, just making chicken because my mom forced me. And I realized, wow, I'm actually great at this.
Okay.
And then this one time as a joke, I posted on my second account, on my days, I'm gonna start a catering business.
Yeah.
And then someone responded back like, you should. And I was like, hold on. And then a year and a half later, I'm here.
Yeah, vibes. How many orders would you say you've done in the last 3 months?
Between orders.
That's not bad. And when did you
That's
start?
good.
Yeah, that's
December.
So
vibes.
good.
Oh, that's not bad. You started. It's been 3 months. Orders is actually a good start.
Yeah, it's good.
And
Small
what do you?
business.
Yeah, no vibes. Black small business, black female owned small business.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
right.
saying.
right.
Talk about it. How about yourself?
What
Farah?
was the question?
Your business. Tell us about it.
Honestly, it started off as a joke. Just
It's always jokes, isn't it?
no, because in school I would do art for people, and I was like, why am I not getting paid? So I was
Okay.
like, you know what? Let me put it into a business. So I started with the t-shirts,
Mhm.
and then that was going great. But then I don't know. I got a lot of orders for
Okay.
digital art.
Yeah.
So then I switched putting my main focus onto digital art
Paper.
instead of t-shirts and stuff. But I still do t-shirts. It's more like you just have to ask me, and I'm not pretty. Yeah.
No, that's fair enough. How about Tender? You got anything you want
Do
to
you
be
know
cooking
what?
up?
I actually have a business coming.
Put the mic up to you a bit closer.
Oh, can you
Sorry.
hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, I actually have a business coming in May.
Okay. Chat to us. Chat to us.
I haven't actually told anyone apart from my girls
Damn.
what it is.
Well,
you're
put
just
it
gonna
out
have
there.
to- Should I?
Oh, 100%. This is great promotion.
This is the time.
You better.
Okay. I'm doing a heap of things. So, in school, for business, the subject, I had to run a business or whatever, make up a business, and then I decided doing headbands. So my business is called Angelic Bands, but I'm not just selling headbands, selling bonnets, lace bands, do-rags, Just a whole heap of like hair
Okay,
accessories
right.
and stuff
So
like
you're just
that.
waiting for stock to come in? And
Yeah,
that?
so that's why I was like, May. So Angelic Bands, you can follow it on Instagram now if you want to, even though I haven't even posted anything or promoted anything. But
I heard we're doing partnerships with Audacious.
I'll be
I
let's do
heard
it.
it's
Oh my
happening.
god, we got
Yo,
food,
we
Yeah.
love that.
we got t-shirts,
I heard it's happening.
and we got do-rags.
Yeah.
Like we're
Say less.
we're locked in.
Say less.
locked
We'll
in.
make it happen. Don't
No,
worry.
for sure.
See, don't worry. I'm helping you with free promotion
Oh
as
my
well.
gosh,
This
no,
girls out
I've
here.
actually
Like,
never spoke about it.
look,
apart
now
from
she's
my
having a
mind.
heart attack. She's
No,
like,
like,
what if it's not good?
literally.
No, but I actually commemorate all three of you for starting a
Oh,
business.
thank you.
A female black-owned business.
Yeah,
like,
that's
it's
the
a vibe.
vibe.
I fuck with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, a lot of people don't have the confidence to do so. To
Exactly.
sit there and say, look, we're going to do this and this is how it's going to turn out. It's hard.
Yeah.
Even when you sit there, like, look, you're panicking to talk about something.
Yeah,
Because you're like, what happens if it doesn't? Nah. But at the end of the day, if you put it out there and you do it because you love it, that is what gets you where you need to be. Like
sure.
right now, me and Harry, little chorus sitting in the back there, we're literally at a place where we're enjoying what we do.
Yeah.
We enjoy what we
You're
like.
killing it.
Oh.
Can't lie.
And to have Mrs. TikTok famous like actually listen to it, I was
Yeah,
like,
Becky.
and I kid you not, I was actually gonna message you. I told you this, and I was
Yeah.
like gonna tell her, you all three of you should come on. And she goes, oh really? Like I was excited when she messaged you. I was like, yes.
Yeah, because when I saw you at uni, I was like, so when you gonna get me my girls on there?
You know what she said to me, and I told her this earlier today as well. I was like,
Yeah, she said-
she said, let me get to a place in my life where I can be on the podcast.
Yeah, let me build up my status.
Bro.
And I had to drag it because I saw her TikToks. And we need to talk about this. Is deep. I saw her TikToks about niggas. Saw her TikToks about how she's grilling
But
men.
no, but they're valid though. When you
That's what I'm
get down
saying.
to the nitty and gritty.
But literally, when she talks about it, and I feel this is my personal opinion, when she talks about the people that she talks about, I feel like those are boys. The way that she describes it is little boys that have no maturity towards the
something
level.
there, yeah.
And that's where I disagree when she says these men and she says these guys. I'm like, pause.
Bro, not him singling himself
Pause.
out.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not- it's not that, but like,
different.
no, but talk to me.
Different.
No, but
Yeah, I'm not
talk
like
to me.
other
No, it's not even me saying I'm different. I've got a lot to learn.
Yeah,
I've
no,
got a lot
for
to grow, but I'm more myself than other niggas perceive. Because if niggas were to come around three of you, they'd be like, oh, you know what? Time to get tough. Time to act like him. But like, I get where you're coming from, 100%. But I would say those would be boys per se.
Age-wise, no, but mentally, yeah, I can agree with that one.
But this is where I've also had a conversation about this. This is where age has nothing to do with maturity.
Oh, 100%.
No, yeah.
Age has nothing to do with maturity. And I also, well, moving on, because we're not gonna make this too deep, because I get a bit aggressive when it comes to this
No,
topic.
but like I hear you.
But yeah, that's the conflict I just had to bring up, because the way I was scrolling through a TikTok and I was seeing men, and then I saw you were talking about you getting to NBA now.
Oh, 100%. Guys, no. Like, I'm actually being serious. Like, wait on my come up. I've literally been practicing basketball and I'm a netballer. So just wait on the come up, like, my three phrase, all of that. Like, I'm actually brazy. Like,
The way she got grilled, you told me, well, you didn't tell us, you told your audience on TikTok that you were getting grilled by niggas because you're asking about NBA.
yeah, talking about what nigga you trying to impress.
What? Why is it always for a man?
That's what I'm
Don't
saying.
say that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
Don't
actually
do
doing this
that.
for
What if I
myself.
want to do character development
Exactly.
and developing myself physically? Don't do that.
I've got kids to raise in the future.
Damn,
Please.
it's like
Exactly.
that.
Like everyday man.
So you trying to raise D1 players?
100%.
Damn, it's like that.
100%.
She will.
Okay, no vibes. So where does cuisines come into NBA?
Oh, you see, that's going to be my little side hustle.
Okay.
You know,
so the
obviously we
kids
need to
aren't
feed the
inheriting?
kids. Oh, 100%. They would.
So
like,
they're doing D1.
They're doing
plus-
D1. Bro, we're having a multi-million family. Like, we're going to do that.
Yeah, vibes. You know what? Respect hustle. I actually have to give it to you. Respect the
Thank you.
hustle. Now, yeah, actually a very interesting topic. I
nothing
needed
to say about me.
no,
I'm
like I want to actually explore this a bit more. Because I heard you're more of a spiritual person.
In what sense?
Like in a sense where like you have a lot of like spirits and stuff that you believe in type thing. Joe was telling me that you have a lot of this was a while ago though. You want to chat to me about it?
Spirit.
No, like not like ghost and stuff, but like more of like a humble and find your peace type vibes.
That.
Oh, the round is really
Whoa.
Have a spirit, guys.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
Please, I only know.
No, when I mean
yeah,
spirits,
that's
I meant spiritual, like you're more at peace with
aura.
yourself. Yeah.
Okay, now
okay.
I
Whoa, everyone breathe.
Yeah,
Everyone
because I was like,
Oh.
please, that's not my sister.
Yeah, that's not my friend.
Let me call Joe right now.
Nah,
That's what I'm
nah,
saying.
This was when you guys had that telly for the first time for church for conference.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And
Wait. Let's not call it a telly because telly that's good rat stuff.
How can you put telly and church?
It was an Airbnb.
Airbnb. My bad. But you literally.
There's a difference. Telly and church. How can you put that in the same sentence?
And plus they were +1 to that one.
Exactly. It's supposed to be a girl.
They want to come an hour and a half later and start wasting your podcast.
No. I'm just saying.
Mad.
Telly's mad.
Yeah, we're not
Chat to me about
don't
the
do that.
inner peace vibes. Chat to me.
Well, it's just like I don't like. What do you want to know?
Like, where did you start? Like, coming up and saying, you know what, fuck everyone else type shit. Like,
no, listen,
it's just for me.
Okay, so growing up, it's been me and Tendo, and like we've always been like a pack, like a duo, but it's just like we're always like in those groups so that everyone would consider like those popular groups. You know what I mean?
Because I saw your TikTok as well about the friends.
Oh my days, yeah. And then
Tender, you got to talk about this as well. This is a duo thing. I'm not saying just single.
And then it got to a point in like year 12, I was just like this isn't me, you know what I mean? Like I was hiding like my likes and like because obviously I love reading and like watching anime and doing like I was hiding my likes just because like
anime recommendations. That's a vibe.
Stop! Don't even
I don't want to hear coming
yeah, so I was like hiding all my likes and like I just didn't feel like free, you know what I mean? So then when I started like bringing all like that to light, people were like, oh, I didn't know you did this and that. And it's just like, I don't know, I felt safer by myself than with other people.
No, 100%. I understand that. Like, especially being a black woman, like, you don't fit in organized society per se. You try and be yourself and they'll call you out for every small thing you do. Every single thing.
Music especially.
100%.
I promise you, me, Tender, and Tatiana, we're nothing alike.
Yeah, we don't be letting her have an ox in the car. I won't even lie to you.
It'd be a fight.
Yeah, it's like that.
I could never have ox. Like our music taste is so different.
She'd be like, oh, can I play my music? No.
Put your headphones.
So what's the music taste looking like?
Oh, we're not getting into that. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Is it more rock type vibes?
Rock.
No, but chat to me. What's it look like?
Nah, mine's more like soulful music, mellow or like rap, more like
lo-fi type vibes.
Nah, like more like wordsmith rap. You know what I mean? Like J. Cole, JID.
Oh, that's a vibe, still though.
Yeah, it is a vibe.
I'm just not into little TJ like.
That's fair enough.
Like,
the co-host is looking at you like, how dare you? But yeah, no, fair enough, understandable. Everyone's taste is different. Tendo, what about your taste?
Do you know what? I like anything.
Okay.
Obviously, my Afro beats will always be up there. So definitely Afro beats.
And I started Afro beats.
What?
Oh.
I hate it.
You better take that back. You better.
People are coming for you, bro.
I converted. Okay, at the beginning, Fiona, I was like, "What's this?"
No, that was me. That was me. Until like I got into another circle and they introduced
the way she's so scared to get cancelled.
Yeah,
that's why she's sitting there giving her seat. She's like, I don't want to get.
But yeah, no, definitely Afrobeats. I'm a piano. I got into it and like I'm like proper into it.
No, 100%. But I agree with you. Like when I first got introduced to Afro, I couldn't listen to it. The reason being is because everyone was on it, and I hate being part of that crowd when everyone is on it. But recently, like I've been slowly listening to Omalay, like hitting it with Burna Boy, like the big
you're
time,
getting into
slowly.
Yeah.
But I can't say I'm gonna dive in it because too many people have come, and now you have white artists mixing with Afrobeat.
No, that's where I have a problem.
Ed Sheeran, Selena Gomez.
There you go.
I have a problem.
Like Selena, what are you doing, babe?
Selena Gomez. What was it? Was it on Calm Down? No, that was it?
I swear it was that one.
Yeah, it was Baby Calm Down.
Yeah, that one.
What? How are you gonna do that to Rema? That's my bro. No, but yeah, no. So definitely that, and obviously I listen to like Dirk.
Oh, 100%.
I'm a Dirk, When he comes to Australia,
you will see me front and center.
We'll be there. We'll be there. Backstage. We'll find our way. We'll find our way.
This isn't gonna end well.
And the thing is, they're saying this now, knowing they're gonna force me to go.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, you're getting dragged along with me.
Everywhere they go, I always get forced.
100%. But this is a dynamic trio.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it used to be a dynamic quad, but we're not gonna talk
Oh,
that's a sticky topic.
No. It's still a quad.
It's still a quad.
It's
It's still quad. She's just busy.
the way
today.
Rafa was just thinking about it. She's like,
No, she's just busy today.
She's literally just busy today. It's a Friday, like
Yeah,
people
you know,
on
it's like
Friday
she got
night.
other
She's got other priorities, exactly.
Yeah.
As a co-host, I wouldn't have done
You love to start beef in your back.
Yeah, no, because that's our girl.
But 100%, I know she's busy. Like I'm just throwing shade just for the sake of throwing shade.
Everybody, please.
No, but like vibes. Like everyone's different in their own way. At the end of the day, you've got to do what you got to do. So are you going to the Ox?
Ox
concert?
Yeah, no.
Why?
Because I only know one song. And it's like, even that song, I only know the bit that like the.
Now you know how I feel because I only know one song, and next year I'm
no, but you see what she said? Yeah. She was so confident. She's like, I'm going to the concert.
No, not that. But the Piano artists that are coming, you'll see me there. Like, who is coming? April. On my birthday, Young Stunner is very much here, and obviously I'm gonna get lit on my birthday. So.
And do you know where I'll be?
You have no choice.
Bro, I'll be in the apartment reading.
Yeah. Anyways, but
you say that till she drags you out with her.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
No, but that vibes. But yeah, on some real talk, I want to talk about this deep topic that her TikTok has been blowing up about. I brought it up before, but I think we have to direct back to the men. Because
what about them?
The way you were talking about like relationships, that you said that, like I don't want my nigga to that, but you said you've never been in a relationship. Why?
Preference.
Okay.
Like,
chat to me.
There's a list. No. I mean dead ass. Like in 2021, remember lockdown? Like me and Kendo, we sat down and we wrote a list.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm listening.
Every girl's got a list.
That's what I'm saying.
Even every girl's got a list.
Like you have a list like what you want in a girl. It's literally that.
Not necessarily, but I wouldn't say but I wouldn't say the shorty has to tick all lists.
No,
she doesn't have to tick. No, he's not going to tick all of it. It's just
okay. So what's the main 5?
The main 5.
Hey.
And why?
Oh, and why?
Like personality wise, or like, I'm doing a whole combined. Oh, number 1. I'm so sorry. You have to be. I like to say 6'1", but I can lean it 6 foot, and that's only because I'm a tall babe. There's no way I'll be looking down at a short man.
No, you know, for your height though, that's valid.
What I'm saying. Like I'm a tall babe, so it makes sense.
That's valid.
The second one, a man of God. I'm so sorry because I'm a Christian woman. There's no way I'm fighting demons and you're not praying for me on the sidelines. No. There's none of that.
We don't do that.
Number 3, I feel like someone who makes me feel safe. Like not just that, like. I know if I'm in trouble, you got my back, but also like I can actually be vulnerable with you, and I can like if I'm in any situation, okay, like I can call my man and be like, oh my God, you know what, this happened, Number 4, my best friend. You like, like the same way I'm like with my girls, I want to be like that with my man. Like, oh my days, do you know what happened today? Just a little like we're friends, all of that.
But that's a bit different though.
How's that different?
Because when you do it with your girls and with your mans, it's 2 different perspectives. Because he's looking at it from a male perspective. So even though he will listen, it's not going to be as interesting as if you're talking to
story times.
Nah, story times is men.
You guys are crap. You don't ask for details.
You don't.
Nothing.
But
when you're recounting a story, you miss so many
parts.
But that varies though. For me personally, and I do listen to everyone and everything, every detail. Harry, my co-host, will comply to this. He hates it. He hates it when I like go into detail. And the reason being is because I'm a very specific person. The way I grew up is I grew up around females. Like being young, and I always grew up around girls, and that's why even Joel will tell you to this day, all the boys, David, he'll be like, when I met Kofi, he was like friends with all shorties.
No, but you're a really good guy.
And they found it really weird how you can sit down and you can listen, but for them, unless they like the girl, they're not gonna sit down and yap.
Wow. Yeah, no, I can see that.
But that's the thing, they've got to know you in deeply first. Because at the end of the day, like you say that you want a nigga that does this, but if he doesn't know you, he's not gonna listen to what you have to say.
That's fact.
So if you don't give him a chance at the end of the day, how you gonna, allow him to listen to your yappa?
No, if I see the attributes, 100%.
But you may not see it till you open up to him. Because men have different ways to respond. So unless you're able to open up to him, why should he listen to you? Because maybe he doesn't think you have anything important to say, or he doesn't understand you. But if you don't give the man a chance...
That's not my man. It's not my man then.
Lord have mercy.
Not me though.
Not me.
No, but like that's what I'm saying. If he listens to you first time everything, how do you know he's not listening to everyone?
Oh, see, that's when we get into the whole like
trust issues, all that. With me, I like to reciprocate energy. I'll be so real. So for me to even open up with a man, hence why I said the whole safety, you have to make me comfortable to do that. But obviously, it has to be reciprocated. Because there's no way I'm pouring my water into your cup and you're not pouring anything back.
Fair enough. But that's what I'm saying. When you say that you want to pour your water into his cup and he pours back, that means you've got to open up to him for him to understand the type of girl you are so he can listen to you.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Vibes.
This man do it first. But I'll do it.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if you want to respond, like, if you want to gain something, then you've got to give in return. Like, it's a give and take, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of females need to understand that in order for a man to give, sometimes they're insecure in themselves. Maybe they don't have the heart to per se. You're a very confident woman, 100%.
Yeah.
I say that, like, she's very ballsy. Like, she's straightforward. She doesn't beat around. But why you guys laughing? But for a man to be able to understand that, you need to open up. You can't just go up to him and say, "Why haven't you approached me yet?"
Oh, no, I would never do that. No.
We're not
But like in your head, I'm not saying out loud.
Why would somebody say that?
No, yeah. Can you tell them? Because the way
Someone comes up to you and says that. I don't think you are.
Some girls are
no, but some girls are very ballsy, like
exactly.
beyond, and they'll be like, "So why haven't you taken me out on a date yet?"
Oh, no, I don't do that.
No,
Never.
Because if I have to ask you and tell you, why haven't you? Like,
That's the problem. You clearly don't like me that much.
No girl wants to be the guy that won't want to take them out.
Yeah.
No,
like the fact that you have to bring that, like,
when are we?
Yeah,
once it's brought to the table, it just seems useless.
Yeah, it's just like you're only doing it because I asked you to do it.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like now I don't
to.
feel like special now because it's like what I'm asked.
Fair enough. 100%. Like, I understand that. Get that completely. So inner peace, I actually want to talk about this because so far as the perfect person to talk about inner peace, like, I actually want to deep this. Like, how do you find your inner peace per se?
In like actions or like, because with actions, sometimes like I've been learning to like go out by myself and not just like I'm just gonna go to the shops. More like take myself out on like mini dates.
Okay.
So like obviously I have uni in cities and stuff. So like there's a bunch of parks and stuff.
Yep.
So like I would go take myself to like one of those parks. I would either draw, maybe write something down, or like read. You know, just something like that. And like it all has to do with nature. Like when you're in that environment, everything just sort of like disappears, and it's just you, nature, and like what you're doing in that moment. You know.
No, fair enough. Understandable.
Oh, that's so nice.
Tender, you're twins. Like, what's happening here?
No, you're like we're twins, but we're so different in some ways.
How would you say you find your peace? Or have you found your peace?
No, I've actually found my peace, but it's like I've never ever gone like to a park and like, because I'm not a reading girl, you know.
Yeah, like how did you get into reading?
Yeah. Okay, so like it was like all through high school, you know. Like I said, like it's just something that what fills you? Because I know like probably for a lot of us here, when we watch a movie, that's a vibe. Like we energized. But when some people read, such as yourself, they're very like, you know, they're very on, like they're like, damn, like I need to read the next book type thing. Yeah. How do you do that? Well, it's like, I don't know, because at the beginning when you start reading a book, you're not interested.
100%.
Like, like if someone tells you, I was hooked, like, they weren't hooked from the beginning. But like, it gets to a point where you're like 50 pages in and like your mind sort of just like switch. Because when I read, I imagine it, like some people don't imagine anything when they read, but when I read, like my imagination is very like strong. Yeah. So I'm sort of like in the world. Okay. So that's why I'm able to like keep flicking through the next book because I want to be stuck in that world.
No, like, fair enough. So do you imagine yourself in the book per se?
No. Okay, if it's a character, listen, if they say, the girl was dark skin, brown skin, I'll have like some features like, she has blonde braids. Okay.
Yeah, that's me. It's not about me, don't worry.
Or in the sense, one thing I did a lot was with a character, I would take that character and sort of like take some of their traits, like especially strong female leads. Yeah. Like in a situation where I'm stressed, like sometimes I find myself thinking, what would this character do? This character would keep going, you know, type of thing. Yeah. Just that. No,
it's fair enough. Like I completely respect that because I'm trying to get into reading. For me, it's more so, but like I can't read stories. For me, more so, it's more non-fiction. The reason being is because I learned from that. I learned more, you know, podcasting, money management, etc. But
I knew it. As soon as you said books, I was like money psychology, whatever the stuff like
which
that.
is good because that will better your mind. Like,
and it's more like manly traits, like how to be a proper person per se.
Yeah,
like,
that's so good.
Yeah, that's literally the way I am because I don't want to sit here and be categorized with men when they're not men.
Yeah, but that's good. But you're different. Though.
Yeah, like, you're like the red.
You're different, but like
fair enough.
The red character.
I would be so shocked if I heard you like part of that category.
No, fair enough.
But I think that all has to do with like different ways of learning.
But what men are you like? What men are you associating with to categorize men like that?
Nothing
like who hurt your heart?
No, nobody hurt me. Sometimes
no one hurt her for her to be saying things. No.
I've actually seen my friends suffer.
Exactly, she's advocating for girls.
That's what I'm saying. Like I've seen my friends suffer.
But aren't they making that choice for themselves?
No.
Sometimes
because men are the problem. Don't lead a girl on. Yeah. Let's say sometimes they have like an objective.
Okay.
So some men might lead a girl on to get that objective, or some men just lead it for God knows why. Like if you don't want the girl, just be straight up. Yeah. And say, oh, like I don't really like you like that. I don't know why we're beating around the bush.